me and his wife, we were very close, and we've had differences. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know, because when I lived in Atlanta for those 8 years, right, that was my best friend.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
19, I think you said it was the 90s. Now, you and Snoop talking now or no?
No, I mean,
let's be real.
No, I don't talk to any. I talk to Kurupt.
Okay, and I'm trying to understand how you was there for him when he went to jail. I heard you say that on Big Court. Shout out Big Court. That's my boy. He one of the reasons you here. And my boy Kenyatta. I got to get them boys shout outs. But you said on there that you stayed when Master P and them left him in jail when it was a Universal party, right? Yeah. So and you was there and you took him home or whatever, took him where he needed to go. And now at this point, he don't talk to you. How does this life work? How does this work?
I think what me and his wife, we were very close, and we've had differences. So, I mean, honestly, I don't know, because when I lived in Atlanta for those 8 years, right, that was my best friend. Snoop was the whole time.
He rode with you the whole time.
The whole time.
So you miss him,
huh?
You miss him.
That's
now.
my friend. I mean, I'm always gonna back him up, but I do know that people change all the time. I mean, we were in Atlanta the whole time. My son was born. I had a different boyfriend down there, right? And I would bring my boyfriend to the concert. Snoop and Daz would get us backstage passes. Wow. My son was by another man. Yeah, and I brought my son to one of the shows, and Snoop got a whole room so my son can be in the room so he wouldn't get to smoke. He said, you trying to tell me something? Is that Daz's kid? I'm like, nope. We were still friends, but when I moved back to LA, I guess,
And you don't know what caused the...
I think it's because me and his wife aren't close, so, if my wife is not close to you, then I'm gonna ride with my wife, but we had always been up and down, me and her, but he still was cool. But when I moved to LA, just something shifted, so I'm riding with it.
Do you think that you and her could ever be friends again?
Oh no.
You see what I'm saying? Like, people go through things, people change.
I know I love her mother, I love her family, I love her sisters, I love the kids. I mean,
because there's a lot of history between y'all.
Yeah, I just think people, like for me, if we had a difference, 9 times out of 10 I don't remember it. So
it wasn't nothing that ever happened.
You don't remember what it is.
I think the thing I think that triggered her when I did the DPG, I did a documentary.
Okay.
And only thing I can point it to was that the documentary, I needed Snoop's interview. She was managing him, and maybe I don't think she wanted me to include him or interview him, but it was all about them. And sometimes, women, it's territorial.
Did you interview him?
Hell yeah, got it.
And that's what
Stars
you think.
Pick it up. Yeah. And I think we can speak after that, but then my mom died and she was there, so I thought it was, and this is all going back to early 2004.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So have you ever thought about reaching out to her and trying to talk to her?
Is it pride on your end? Let's be real.
I'm open for her.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me put it out there. I'm going to always love that girl.
Exactly.
Whatever it is, you have to understand it's a lot that she's been through, so I don't know. I mean, it's not just me. I think she's falling out with a lot of people around her. I don't know.
But one thing about God, if you're a God-fearing person,
right.
I love the part where it says in 1 Corinthians, if there's any, 2 Corinthians 5, if any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things become new. Yeah. You can always start over again. Right. And I think a lot of times people miss that part, because if you're looking at it from a natural carnal state, you won't see it. But when you start to look at it from a spiritual mindset, then you can get past your differences, because it ain't that big. It's not that. You see what I'm saying? You got to forgive.
But what I always think about when you say that, or even the situation, and it might not be on your part, but people tend to put it off. Oh, we'll make back up later on. We're going to make back up later on till it's too late. And you're like, man, I've been putting this off for so long, and it hurts so bad if you lose that person.
I mean, I will always love her because, again, it's so much history. And she's probably in a different space now. Snoop is on a whole different level. He's on a whole different fucking atmosphere right now. And I don't know what she has to deal with. You don't know. I don't know.
But if something happened to her today and she was taken away from this earth and you had to go and help, you got to go to her funeral. You got to be there like y'all was together and everything else. So why not take a what they call a Hail Mary? A Hail Mary.
Yeah, but I do express. But how I express it? I call her mama up and check on her ads. Her mama, that's my girl.
That's dope.
I love her.
That's dope.
I still talk to here we go. This is how the love is there, you guys. So my brother under me, Kevin, is my stepbrother. He has a dinner party last year, and it's at one of the big steakhouses out in Orange County. So he has the whole room. So I'm sitting in the room. It's 30 people in there. We rented out this room, and I seen Shantae's mom pass by. I'm like, Pam's here. And I seen all the cousins and all the. I'm like,
so she might be coming.
No, I seen her pass by.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
So I said the family's here, and her sister and I close. So I come out the room and I seen her auntie Lisa. I said, Lisa, Kenya gave me a big old hug. She goes in the room and gets the whole family. They all come in here. Her whole family ends up in our room taking pictures. She didn't come, but everybody comes.
That's
so
dope.
the family, the love is still there. We one day, and I have to put it on her. It's probably her, whatever the difference is. But it was, I don't know what it is, but that's just her. I mean,
but you love her.
Love her to death.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.